This was one of the longest events of the Holy Year, the Jubilee of the World of Education, held from Monday, October the 27th to Sunday, November the 2nd. This Jubilee event was dedicated to schools and universities, including ecclesiastical faculties, becoming a true constellation of hope to guide and illuminate the educational journey of the new generations.
Education, not just Catholic education, education in general, is facing enormous challenges today. One of the challenges, at least for the most industrialized world, is the fact that you have less students because you have a demographic impact. And another problem is the fragility of many people that come to school that we have never seen at this level. The other one is the impact on AI. So there's a lot of issues that are changing the education in general. And we hope that the Catholic Church, under the lead of Pope Leo, will be able to answer concretely to these challenges.
Plenty of issues require concrete answers and solutions. The event at the Vatican, under the auspices of the Dicastery of Culture and Education, brought together students, educators, and experts through conferences, meetings, and spiritual celebrations.
L'idea è essenzialmente quella di avere 5 spazi.
The main idea was to create 5 shared spaces, each representing a different way of being present. These 5 spaces animate and form what are known as the educational constellations within the global educational village.
Pope Leo XIV was like a guiding star for the thousands of young people who came to Rome during these days, participating enthusiastically in the various events. He celebrated the opening Mass, which also marked the inauguration of the new academic year for Catholic universities. Before the ceremony, the Pope signed an apostolic letter written to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the Conciliar Declaration Gravissimum Educationis. During a special meeting with students on October the 30th, Pope Leo XIV said that education is like a telescope. It allows us to look beyond and discover what we would not otherwise see. He reminded everyone that we're called to become shining witnesses for those around us.
Ma come dicevo, una stella da sola.
But, as I said, a single star on its own remains just a point of light. When it joins others, however, it forms a constellation, like the Southern Cross. This is how it is with you. Each of you is a star, and together you are called to guide the future. Education brings people together into lively communities and organizes ideas into constellations of meaning.
The World Congress, entitled Educational Constellations, A Pact with the Future, dedicated to addressing the challenges of global education, was one of the highlights of the Jubilee Week. More than 5,000 experts from all continents registered to take part in the event.
Above all, we discussed issues regarding the right to education, because unfortunately there are still some countries where the right to education does not exist, or is very limited. Then we had a second session. It was about the major changes the world is currently experiencing, among them the famous artificial intelligence, which is increasingly present. So, the Catholic education's response to this new phenomenon, to these new paradigms that are emerging today.
The Congress focused on the importance of the human educational mission and its changing cultural context, encompassing all levels of learning, from early childhood education to the university. In the conferences, discussions, and different initiatives during the Jubilee Week, experts from different parts of the world were involved, and the spirit of universality and the global reach of the Church and of the world of education could be felt everywhere.
Even the liturgy of the Mass, which is also significant, and the language of the prayers of the faithful were prepared in various languages, such as Korean, Chinese, and Arabic. This highlights the peripheries of the world, where there are also many Catholic universities in Asia and Africa. We have developed this space very thoroughly. As our prefect Cardinal Mendonça emphasizes, this Jubilee exists to show the world and ourselves the richness of the Church's system, its educational structure, and Catholic education.
In a solemn Mass in St. Peter's Square, presided over by Pope Leo, For the conclusion of the Jubilee of the World of Education, the Holy Father proclaimed St. John Henry Newman a doctor of the Church, calling him a master of theory and practice of education, who invites us to offer the kindly light of faith in providence.